some things are better left unsaid. Just ask DORIT KEMSLEY. On the Tuesday, January 9th, episode of Back in Beverly Hills, Kyle met for lunch with Teddy Mellencamp, DORIT, and Lisa Vanderpump. When the subject of Rinna arose, Teddy asked if Rinna knew that a lot of the conversations revolve around her. DORIT said she thought Rinna suspected it. Teddy had decided there were two sides to DORIT, the fun girl and the trash talker. As they laughed, Teddy speculated that she was sure one of these women would turn on her soon enough. The biggest Real Housewives fights ever, a definitive ranking Vanderpump Rules. As an editor-in-chief, apparently, Vanderpump had assumed a new role. As the editor-in-chief of DORIT was not pleased to have to work with hair and makeup people that weren't part of her usual team, complaining at one point that the makeup artist poked her eye out. When they began, DORIT insisted she was being a good sport but also said she didn't like any of the early photos she saw. "DORIT, take a chill pill," Vanderpump said to the camera. Tokyo or bust. Erika Girardi flew to Tokyo to hang out with Rinna and her daughters at their promotional event for Samantha Thassa handbags. Fun fact, Tinsley Mortimer worked with that brand briefly many years ago. Bella and Delilah ended up leaving the party to go grab dinner, while Rinna and Erika hung out, staring at the girls on a billboard above. Rinna insisted that even though her daughter's famous family helped them in the door, they had to work that much harder to stay there. Real Housewives kids. Then and now, as Erika and Rinna strolled through a pristine park, Rinna confessed that she was done with the drama with DORIT. Rinna said she didn't expect anything from DORIT. Erika was impressed that her friend seemed to be maturing and credited the change to seeing her daughters grow up. Rinna and Erika met up with Amelia and Delilah for dinner. Both the girls reported that shooting for Vogue was a dream, before moving on to discuss their fascination with watching some random YouTube girl eat multiple pizzas in one sitting. Erika was totally blown away that they found it interesting to watch someone eat on camera. "I'm not going to lie, but your sex book taught me how to give head," one of her daughters reported. Rinna seemed genuinely surprised her daughters had read her book. Really? She was surprised by that? Power down, literally. Unfortunately, the power was out the night that Kyle had decided to host a small get-together, and it was apparently very hot out. DORIT and Park were first to arrive, followed by Teddy and Edwin and then Camille Grummer. DORIT couldn't stop complaining about the fact that there was no air conditioning or fans. Vanderpump and Ken arrived later, though neither of them complained about the heat. Former Real Housewives stars DORIT proceeded to get drunk and turn pretty sassy. In fact, at one point, she started screaming, "Camille, you're a stupid C.T." Camille didn't like that so much, especially since her boyfriend had just joined the group for the first time. "DORIT, everyone's entitled to act stupid once in a while, but you really abuse the privilege," Camille said to the camera. "I care about what David thinks, because if I'm associated with a ranting, crazed drunk woman, it makes me look bad. Tell
me pretty lies,